What is up, guys? This is your boy and the Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So, you've already known that PlayStation State of Play revealed the release date, or rather, not exactly the release date, but rather the release year of Final Fantasy 16. And I've been thinking, right? Because if Final Fantasy 16 is going to come out in the summer of 2023, which is next year, right? So I'm guessing sometime around July 2023, or yeah, around June, July 2023, right? So summer of 2023 is gonna be pretty freaking awesome. But then that left me wondering, because if they're working on Final Fantasy 16, then most likely Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2 is not coming out 2023. Right? So just hear me out. Because do you remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 was in development? So Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2019, right? And then the following year, 2020, during the pandemic, the amazing pandemic that kept everybody locked up at home, right? And then the following year, Final Fantasy 7 came out. So I realized that Square Enix has this pattern where with their major titles, being Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, right? So this is just a prediction. Look, because Final Fantasy 16 was announced for the summer of 2023. So this is their primary focus, right? They haven't dropped the trailer for Final Fantasy 7. They haven't dropped the trailer for they haven't given us any information for Remake Part 2. So that means Remake Part 2, don't expect it 2023, okay? 2023 is going to be Final Fantasy 16. That is going to be the main focus. So most likely they're going to announce they're going to have a trailer rather for Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2 in 2023, right? And then once everybody's playing Final Fantasy 16 and the hype goes down towards the end of 2023, they're going to drop a trailer, and most likely Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2 will be released in 2024. But then you also have to think because they've also dropped a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, right? So this is my prediction. This is the order I think. 2023, we get Final Fantasy 16. 2024, we get most likely, probably, Kingdom Hearts 4. And then finally, 2025, Final Fantasy Remake Part 2. Wow. So it's going to be... You're getting older. I mean, think about how old you're going to be by the time Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 comes out. That's crazy. But whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep covering this. Square Enix, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and a lot more stuff, guys, in the gaming industry. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. And thank you guys for watching this video. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed.